Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 9 of Jurassic World Evolution, of this Jurassic World Evolution 2 Let's Play. It was pointed out to me last episode that I forgot to name the Mosasaurus, so I'm going to start with that. So yeah, start by naming these. So, this probably won't make. This is like going to be. This will either be like a really. This joke will either be in poor taste or well taste. With this, so. So this Mosasaurus is going to be the Real Slim Shady, and if we go on to this one, I'm going to name this one. This one will be the Fake Slim Shady. Oh, look at that! Oh wow, what timing! Anyway, in this episode we're going to be building the bird cage. So we kind of started the path here, so I think it would be best if we just continue this path. Actually, will it? I'm going to have a look at the enclosure first. So, if I go on Aviary Dome, we kind of get this, and we're going to have... I think it would be best if I start by placing it, because we're not going to have straight access to it anyway. So I think similar to here, we'll put it like here, and then you'll have to make your way over to it. If we place one there, one there, one there, we're going to get this triangle shape. And I'm wondering if we do a bit there, and a bit there. And if this one we do a bit there, and a bit there. On this one. We're going to get like this shape. I don't know if that's... Is that like too small? I mean, I know that's massive, but... Whether I also add that on them? Oh yeah, that's... Yeah, I like that. That's like impressive. And then we can add like a high street up here, and it kind of mirrors here, how we have like a street there. Then we can add entrance over here. I do like that. This is what the dome is going to look like. So I guess is doing the environment here slightly different, or is it the same? I think it's the same. Now, I've done kind of like a few of these before, and actually I'll start by adding. I'm gonna quickly add the hatchery so I can show you what I'm talking about. That makes more sense. And then we just get a temporary path that's going to connect there. It doesn't have to look good. This is just going over here, and this very much can be deleted in the next. Don't know how long. But if I go on here, we kind of get access to all of these. And if we go to see that this one's sand, water, open space, sand, water, open space. Water, doesn't have to prefer it. Rock, water, open space, water, forest, open space, water. So we want a sand floor, and we want to add rocks. I mean, we're not going to add all of these. Maybe we will. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how it goes. So we're effectively going to want a little bit of forest, a little bit of water, a little bit of rock, but it's mainly going to be sand, open space. So that's what we're going to start with in here. So if we go on an environment, we are going to add sand here, and we're going to just turn all of this to sand. Because if we want to add, say we want to add like grassy or rocky, say like some of them want rocks to go on, so if we add the floor as slightly rocky, we also get that, so we can break up the texture of the sand. That's going to be one of the key bits. We'll break up the texture. But for the most part, we want it to be sand, because we just looked at the thing and it says it to be sand. So that's the key thing with the aviaries. But the aviaries, they're not really a fan of what's it called? Of, I think so. We'll go on the outside and we'll fix that up in a minute. We're just gonna create like a nice sandy base. And obviously we are gonna have a bit of forest, so we're gonna need a little bit of green anyway. Because I don't know if you can place forest on there, so we'll do that. And it's not gonna be like huge trees, I don't think. Yeah, I think this is like a nice size to do it. Wow, that's costed quite a lot. Yeah, I quite like this. I think this will be big enough. And then if we just go on grass, we can then effectively just go around the outside. Fix off any large patches of the sand that's on it. Because we don't want it to affect the outside as much. Very good. Shouldn't be much left. Bit there. A little bit more here. But it's not too bad. I mean, it's going to be leaking anyway. Then we're around here, and that's the start anyway. So that's kind of good. And now, I think what we'll try and do is if we add water to it, we can then do it. Add it. So I think if we go in this water one, we kind of want to create like a river. I think with this, so we almost want to start like here and here. And if we create a flowing river, almost like Jurassic Park 3 is when you see the birdcage. And then we can kind of loop this up. And we create a bit more water here. And then you can see you've got nice flow, water there. And what we can do is we can go here. And then we can add a bit coming around here. And then we can add a bit more of a bit here. And it creates this nice like winding symmetry. And then we can add, see, a little bit of trees here, a little bit of trees there. So yeah, that's what we'll do now. So we've got rocks and rock. You can actually add dirt instead of grass. I think that might look a bit better. So we'll start by adding a little bit of rock on the outer banks like that. Just breaking it up slightly. So we're only going to texture it small. It's going to be massive amount. This should almost break it up for the eye, so it just adds something different. And it creates it darker, because like you wouldn't have like nice pale sand and the fine green stuff right next to it. Which is why doing this just makes it look a little bit more natural and appealing. And I think if the Avery reptiles, because they're not actually dinosaurs, they're just reptiles, they prefer sand and rock, so this way it does that anyway. And then we can kind of come in here, and where it's gone a little bit grassy, we can add a little bit more harder rock there, and it should create this nice overall finish. And you can see we've kind of added some bits where it's harder, and others some is softer. And from above, you can kind of see where I put it, and it looks quite nice. And then if we add almost some darker dirt, we can always add a few trees here, so we'll do some dirt there. We'll probably add maybe a few trees here, can add some dirt there. Then add a few trees. I think this bit could look nice with a few trees. A bit of mud there. And then we'll do some almost back here, that should break it up. And then where else could we put it? Probably here. Do a few here. And then maybe to kind of create so it's not just one area in each. Add that, and then we've got those bits there. Trees. So now we can go in to forest. I presume they're going to prefer shrubs, fruit, and nut. I presume out of everything they want the tall trees, but I don't really know which one's leafy climbers forest. Yeah, let's just try. We'll go here. So yeah, no, they're too small, so we can remove them. I forgot that they. Yeah, I don't know if this suits the Avery we're kind of going for. So remove these and keep doing it. I don't want beer. We tried this one yet? Yeah, no, that's too green. I really don't know what one would be best here. Leafy climbers. These? No, these are. This is the question. What were these ones again? I feel like these are kind of the better ones to do. So as you can see, we can add here, so they've got a little bit of forest. And here, when there's a bit of mud, we can kind of go back here, add some. They're not ginormous, which I was a bit disappointed about. I suppose can't all be winners. Maybe it could. Yeah. This one's just classed as forest. I can't tell which one's better here because this doesn't really. If we actually just do forest. I know I've got too much of a mix there now. Oh, okay. Apparently there's a cyclone going on outside. So I'm kind of curious. What does it look like for the dinosaurs in this? Like, what's this? This is Trudon. Yeah. This is Jurassic, or is it Iguanodon? I'm just like curious. I will come back to this. This is. Interesting. Oh, what about look at Apex? Well, Predator like. Where's our Spinosaurus? Is it this one? What is that currently doing? It's quite interesting. Anyway, it's quite fascinating. I haven't actually seen in this hurricane like this in this game. Back to editing the environment, I suppose. Yeah, if you haven't already figured out, this will be quite a long episode. Because we're trying to get that's better. We're trying to get the balance of this quite well. It's quite a big environment to terraform and add stuff to, so this might be a bit longer. You can see we kind of got this nice. Yeah, that's kind of looking good. We've got these occasional bits of greenery, and then we can now start adding actual rocks. So if we go, yeah, you can see we have these white rocks. So we're going to use probably temperate rocks. I think they'll probably look best in here. So we can start by maybe adding like this one here. It's like pointing towards the water. We'll start with the big ones, and then we'll kind of make our way to them, to some of the smaller ones. So gradually going down. But these small ones, these big ones are great for perching places and like nesting. And we kind of want these closer to the water, so we'll kind of create a nice solid gradient. We'll have the bigger ones in the water here, and then we'll go to like this one like that. So we'll have this one here and here, and it kind of creates this like nice almost effect to it. I don't really know how to describe it. But yeah, we're kind of almost making it looking natural as possible. And they want open space, and the open space kind of comes in the height of this place. Like they got plenty of room in height wise, so it should be fine. And there's a nice finishing touch which we will add just before we add the actual species to it, which should look quite nice. And we don't want to overdo it with the rocks. Like this is we're already pushing quite a lot of it. But it's about creating a balance around the water, because obviously, effectively, I don't know if you can put any in the water. I mean, you can put some in the water, but I don't know how nice that would look. Suppose we could try. Yeah, I think we kind of these small ones. We're gonna add a couple more there, and then we're kind of good. And like you go to really small ones right here, and then you kind of want to you want to put these at the bottom, like bases here, because like small bits that would have probably been broken off, and you can kind of with these ones you can get away with putting them a little bit more randomly. Like I could have one dotted back there, and it would still look kind of natural, like that. And it does create this really nice fade, I think. And we'll just add a few of these small ones, very small ones dotted about. Which should hopefully just kind of break it up, make it not look too blocky and same, because we don't want that. So I think that's it for rocks. It was sand, rocks, and open space mainly wanted. So yeah.
Just trying to now figure out what feeding platform we do. Is this a ranger post? No. I don't know what kind of feeder they want. It won't be that one, won't be that one, won't be that one. It must be that one. Okay, so we had a fish feeder there. And then surely there'll be enough room here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Gonna place one there. I don't know if we'll get one at the end here, but yeah. Not quite. It doesn't like the riverbank. Might be enough room here. Yeah, there we go. And we now got 3 feeders just scattered around. There's something else I wanted to add, but I can't figure out where it is. It might be on is it on decorations maybe? Signage, foliage, park? No, this is some of the stuff that we'll do in the last. Ah, here we go. Ah yeah, I want to add some of these. So like here. Go, this is looking a little bit empty, so we add one of those. And then over here at the end of this one, you add another one. And like these are kind of almost great communal spots for them. And then I don't really want to add one here because there's a feeder. But what we can also do, we can actually add a small one just here. And that kind of it just adds another place for them to go, and it makes it feel more like as much as it's like a smaller cage, it adds just a little bit of something to it. Then we can add another small one next to these two, like so. And it creates us this nice. I think it just creates this nice like communal spot. And I've actually realised around here we haven't actually added anything. I want to change that. So I don't know if there's anything else we can add in here. No. So what we'll do is we'll go back into environment. And I really don't like how this is looking quite empty. So I'm thinking we can find maybe a different type of rock or something. I think we did desert. No, we did temperate, didn't we? Yeah, I can. No, wait, no, we didn't. Desert, taiga, temperate. We didn't do. We just add maybe a bit there. Maybe. And then that there. And then we can create maybe a small bit there and a small bit there. And this is just like a. And then we'll add some of these small ones. There you go. We get this nice. So yeah, we have an area here for the feeding rocks there. I think this looks quite nice. You've got a bit of greenery, grass, mud, dirt, rocks, little places to go. Yeah, now what we want to do is we need to add viewing areas, which are always a pain to do, but we're still going to do it nonetheless. So, Avery viewing gallery. So, look, they're kind of here. You kind of want to add them on these bits, so we'll probably add one here where that is. We'll add another one here. So we'll add one on each of these. Oh, what did that just move? That just moved something. Huh. I'm pretty sure that just moved something. We'll try it out with this one. The fireplace. It didn't, maybe I'm going crazy. And then we'll come back and add the other one there. We can also add one of these. Oh, can you not place it in water? On land. Oh, it has to be on land. I don't really know where to put this then. I don't really have an area big. Oh. Yeah. Quite a conundrum here. Didn't leave any room for one of these. Unless we do it here. We could always remove that and then we can have one here. Maybe we don't, maybe. I mean, I just, for example, if I go on here and I go show view, I mean, you can see all the way back there. Like, yeah, I suppose we don't need one. It'd have been nice to have, but just because it's a little bit more immersive. I mean, let's be real, we can either do it here or here. Which one would be better? I like how we've got trees here, and I feel like this could go. Okay, we'll do that. We'll remove these. Then this should allow us to create attractions. And this should let us building constraints. What do you mean building constraints? Is it because I put that? This game is so picky sometimes. It probably doesn't like how it's two separate. Textures, so if I just go here and colour that back up. I actually don't let me place it on sand, to be fair. This is just winging it. Terrain constraints? How is there terrain constraints? What? This is really telling me that there's terrain constraints. But there's not. Can make it go on here. Smooth. Okay, I don't know if that's done anything. I'm really confused right now. This game really confuses me. Terrain constraints? How? What do you mean? Ah! What? Is it not? What the hell? Is it this? Is it not like? Oh, it's probably like grass, isn't it? Oh yeah, this game is so picky. Okay. There's actually now nothing stopping this from placing. In theory. Ah! This game is stressing me out. What if we Still in the lake. No, where's water? Oh, we've gone past it. Past it. Too far, too far, too far. No, too much. Okay, special. Okay. We could all agree the places now. Am I right? We can all agree that there is plenty of room for this. If we go on attractions, we're now going to click on Dome Viewing Gallery, and we're now going to look. What do you mean to terrain constraints? What? Oh. I don't understand this game now. This is so much just to get this stupid thing in. It's saying terrain constraints, but I don't I think I just got why. Noticing something about why it's not letting me. Probably because there's no sand here. You want this whole area to be sand. Okay, then you can have it all sand. There's a massive flat zone for you to go. No, wrong one. I hate this game. I might end up quitting this game. What do you mean building constraints? How is there a building constraint? I don't even understand it anymore. I fully don't even get this. We effectively can't have it there, so we can just... we're going to terraform this bit now. That was a big waste of time. Okay, and we can add a couple of locks. Hit that structure with a little bit of lockage there, and a wee bit of lockage there, and then a wee bit here, and then here. Okay, another rock again. There we go, now we can start adding some dinosaurs. Show me my new dinosaur. Anyway, okay, pick it. I think, like, here we add the Pteranodon. I think that seems fair enough, adding a Pteranodon. How many eggs can we have on here? I don't know, we're about to find out. We can get 3 in each. I think we do 2. So far we'll do 2. We'll do 2 sets of Pteranodons and we'll just add them all, so that gives us 6. 6 Pteranodons, that seems fair. Let's be real, will I end up naming all of these? Probably not. I'm not being funny, we're going to have so many of these that I don't know whether it's worth naming them all. We'll see how many we have in the end. Yeah, who knows. Okay, apparently we only have 4. I kind of want a little bit more than 4, so we'll wait for this to go over. In the meantime, we can watch the rain. I'm not going to start singing Umbrella by Rihanna. I did start. I'm going to stop myself. Yeah, can we remember what's in it? Is this Trudons? Yeah. Is this dead? Oh no, it's alive. You got Jean. You got Ace. Rest in peace. God may rest your soul, Ace. Yeah. Let's go back to the dome of the valley, Valley. Back to the dome of the valley, Valley. Add in the pteranodons. It's so passionate fly, 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 fly. Look at that. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, look at that. This actually. I actually think these are the coolest. I know they're not dinosaurs, so like that makes them slightly less cool, but in my head, they're so cool. Look at that. This game has done such a good job with them, I think. Like, it's so easy to mess up a design. I just call them a dinosaur. Um, so easy to mess up the design of a creature like this. So, for them to do a good job, it's yeah, incredible. So we had some dimorphodons. I don't know what else we're at with. I haven't got quite there yet. Where are my dinosaurs? Because we've made quite a big one. It's like how we put two mosasauruses in here, just because it was big enough. We might add some smaller exhibits around. Yeah, who knows? That's again on you. If you want to see more into that, well, let me know in the comments. Short-lived. We're just gonna add. Oh, actually, I mean, I know we could get 5 dimorphodons. Yeah, that seems like that seems like enough. 5. I don't think we need any more than that. Oh, look at them on these rocks. See, we just missed it. Let's see if we can get one perching on. Oh, look, here we go. Look at that. Look, they come and eat. Oh, it's just incredible. This is just incredible. Oh, imagine this was real. That'd be crazy. Look at all these 5. Again, dimorphodons. That's so good. I mean, dimorphodon literally means 2 sets of teeth, so it's quite. That's even cooler. They're not necessarily like the snouted there. They've got actual teeth, which is again quite cool. Like, these have like beaks and it's really like they have like actual teeth, which is crazy. You can see all of these flying in here, and favorite. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the game. Okay, so I've added dimorphodon. We've got 6 and 5. So currently there's 11 species in here. We want more. But what to add? What to add? What to add? What to add? I quite like these. Like it's Tapejala? Tapejara? Tapejara? Don't know how you say that. Yeah, we'll add some of these. We want an aggressive one, a needy. Okay, we can have 3 of these. And then what's a minimum population? Minimum population 1, minimum population 1, minimum. It could be quite cool to just have one of these. Like, the only problem is that with this game, there's a species cap. So currently we have 3 species, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 11 species, and there is a species cap. So we're gonna have obviously the valley over here, which will have quite a few species in, and then we're gonna have we at least want maybe T-Rex. I think we definitely want like Dilophosaurus. There are a few more carnivores that we haven't got, like Munjungasaurus. That's a cool one. We haven't got Carnotaurus. That's another one we want. We haven't got Combies. They're another thing that we want, and they'll all go in there. So we've still got quite a few species to go. So I don't know whether we could always come back and add a few more. So I think if we call this, if we add these, I think we'll call that there, because you've now got quite a diverse population. And I think, look, if you go around, you can definitely see there are some in there. I don't think there's need to necessarily add any more. I mean, they're gradually going to find places to migrate, like there's currently one sitting on there. So I think, yeah, we can remove this now. Go on attractions. We're going to want this. Avery viewing, yeah, Avery. Click on that. We'll first go. Obstructed by temperate rock. Which one? Okay. What is stopping that being refunded? Oh, this game can sometimes be a massive pain in the butt. Oh, it's because you were going around it. You little... Ah. Oh, you're not going to move now, are you? How do I get you to move? This is a game of cat and mouse. Who can stare at who longer? Okay, we're going on the path. So if we start with the path, can I just expand this long and long and along and along and along and along till we kind of get lined up to there. We could probably go a little bit further. It won't hurt. Then we go over to here. And then we extend this out by a little bit. Then we effectively just keep going down, 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 down. Oh, I missed it. Down. And then we can remove this. And this is actually the edge of the park now. Look, we've got to the edge of the park. That's crazy. So we're kind of with this one. This, we're going to just extend it as far as possible. Well, actually not as far as possible. Need to remove this. It's going to mess up. Demolish bird. Demolish, demolish. Demolish. And we're kind of just going to go up. Say about here. And we'll just keep going up. And up. And up. And up. Up. And up. And up. And up. And up. And up. And now we can kind of just go. I'll go straight into there. And it creates. More on an angle actually. Demolish mode. I'm kind of thinking we go. So we'll toggle this curve off. I don't actually know what it's doing currently. Just extend that, and then we kind of want to create this A shape. Now toggle and curve. There we go. Under that. That looks better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so look. Okay. Now has this stupid thing moved? Yes. Just. Okay. Go back quickly. Yes, sucker. Now we have that. And then I think with this one we'll just go out here and then just line it up. See that? See? Yeah, like that. And then we get this nice. So I mean we have room to expand on this place. Like there's gaps here, but I think in terms of that we're good to go. So we obviously gotta add some restrooms. Add another restroom. I think it's called restroom. You're not actually sleeping in there. I suppose it's not like an American term, maybe. Weird American terms. It's a toilet block. Alright, it's fine. We don't need toilets covering there. Emergency shelters. I think these are for like those freak weather that we just had. So I don't know why. I'll do another one of these over here. Emergency shelter. I hear we could create like an almost parky type bit, so that's why we're gonna come back at the end and sort all of that out. We can continue this this train line kind of going on. Yeah, we'll continue this. And we can kind of just and we can extend over there and then I extend this further than what I want and add add that, and then I can pretty much just go path goes forward goes does that look alright? No, that was terrible. Remove this bit and remove that bit. Let's try this again. We just keep extending it. There we go. What we actually need to do is we need to bring it forward further. So actually if I just go about there. And then go here. Start curving it here. And start curving it. Yeah. And hopefully this means we should be able to go. Yes, monorail station. It's not outside buildable area. You stupid piece of machinery. Okay, this needs to come out way further. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is this. This is this. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid. Okay, we're coming right out. No, we're coming right out. So now you can not have a hissy fit. Okay, now we place this. Oh no, now you're complaining that you're in there. Of course you are. Of course. And this is on 2 secret angles, what they're saying. And we connect this track to. I think it's to be there. Straight there. I'm hoping that should be wide enough. If not, I'll quit this. Put that there. Watch that. And we're done. Finally. That's fine like that. Okay, then we need to do the anemones. The anemones. They're on guess. Okay, I don't think we can really cater for this entire thing. We'll do food there. We'll figure out and we'll do, I don't know, burgers, strips, rays. We'll do gourmet steaks. No. I don't know what that does. We'll have an aquarium. Ice cream parlor. Arcade. Bench seating. Skeleton display. Photo booth. Don't know what else you want. Sculpture, apparently, blood of water feature. And then there we go, sculpture. Okay, so we can now go on larger number. We're not going to put food just around here, I don't think. I think if there are ever... fine, I'll place another one here. Just annoying. The game will start throwing a hissy fit if I don't. So waffles. We'll throw in aquarium. Arcade. I'm just going to try and get this as satisfied as possible. We're pretty much going to go to 100% and then add whatever's closest to my top button. Okay, now we can add whatever we want. There we go. Bam. Not that done. And we need drink stand. If we put this here, probably get a little bit more coverage. We'll figure. Bottled water. We'll add energy drinks. We'll add arcade. We will add claw machine. Aquarium. What else can we add? I'm effectively thinking this video is kind of dragged on slightly, so we're going to try to get it up quite quickly. This bit, I don't really care much about them. And so, there we go, then that one. If we go on it, it should be great. Honestly, it covers so much traffic area, high traffic area. Just add maybe another one. We'll add one of these places. Yeah, sort it in there. Fine, perfect. Also, dinosaur adoptions. How cute. Digital ordering. There we go. Fossil display. Because it's a dinosaur park. Infotainment. I can effectively now just add what I want. Apparently what's it? Makes some people happy, some people sad. Either way, it makes me money. Sure. Fine. There we go. And we can now just add a couple of hotels. Alright. Effectively just add another one. I know, path not connect. Okay. Is there any room for guest attraction? Is there any room we can put one here? This should hopefully attract more people to this side of the park. I don't know what I've just done. We'll add virtual reality. No, that just seems a bit lame. We'll add a lab tool. That should be fun. I got 5 of these. Yeah, no, that's it for this episode. Yeah, we've done everything. We got our flying dinosaurs. Not dinosaurs, flying reptiles. I'm gonna get top for that. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, hit the like button. And subscribe. If you want to let me know in the comments what you want to see next in this series. Please do it. If you haven't, go back and watch the rest of it. But I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all later. See ya.